Hey you all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's video is an olive skin makeup tutorial. It is this look that I'm wearing right now. The only part of this video I'm not including is the foundation application because I was testing a couple of foundations from the drugstore for my light olive skin, so that's gonna be in a separate video. I will have it listed in the description below and up in the cards, but otherwise just sit back, relax, and enjoy the tutorial. First, I'm going in with my Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the shade 110 Nude Ivory. This is slightly lighter than my skin tone and also has a pink undertone, which is perfect for brightening under eye darkness on olive skin. Peachier concealers and correctors often pull too yellow on olive skin and don't brighten as well as pink, so this concealer is great. It was my first time trying this concealer, and I was very pleased with the color and how it photographed and how it wore throughout the day. But it was a bit dry and I had to work to really smooth and blend it out under my eyes, so that's why you see me going in with my ring finger to really warm up the product on my skin. You'll see though at the end how well it photographs, so stay tuned for that. Next, I'm using one of my favorite products at the moment, Danessa Myricks Colorfix Nude in the shade Nude 12. This has a fantastically cool undertone without being too gray or ashy. It really maintains its richness on the skin. And I'm using that to contour everything on my face, my cheeks, my forehead, my eyes, and sometimes I use it to contour lips as well, although I don't do that in this tutorial. By the way, the pink handled brush I've been using is the Real Techniques setting brush to blend this whole time so far. I always have multiple of this brush on hand, and I'm also using the Real Techniques contour brush here with the orange handle, and it's clean. I'm just using that to blend out the contour, and then also a Sigma E36 brush to contour the eye. Now I'm taking the Huda Beauty Mint Obsessions palette. I love this little palette, and I'm using a colored Raine blending brush with this peachy shade and blending that into the crease to warm it up and finish it a bit. Regardless of your skin tone, I think warmer shades work best in the crease. Then I'm patting the mint green matte shade all over the mobile lid as a base color for the translucent sparkle that I'm about to use. For the translucent sparkle color, I'm using more of a wiping motion to apply it. I find that this works best with this kind of texture to get it to adhere to the skin. Then with a small brush, I'm just adding some depth to the outer V area with some dark brown shadows. I'm also extending that color outward to create a soft wing shape. Then just reapplying a little bit of sparkle and cleaning up the edges with a little bit of concealer. Now I'm using one of my very favorite soft blushes for olive skin, which is MAC Mineralize Blush in Humor Me. And I'm adding that to the apples of my cheeks and sweeping it back to blend it into the contour. This blush is on the warmer side, but still has enough mauve in it to work for my skin tone. And I do think it could also work for medium skin tones, but it's especially great for a light skin tone. This is a great mauvey brown liner from NYX. It's called Maison, and I'm doing like my little signature lip contour with this. Let me know if you want a tutorial on how I contour lips, by the way. Then I'm taking the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Pure Hollywood, which is too warm for me on its own, but it works well with a cool brown liner or some sort of cool base. Then I'm taking this Dior Laquer Plump in a lilac-y color. I think it's discontinued, which is a shame because it's really pretty, but any light, cool tone gloss with shimmer will give you a similar effect in the center of the lips. Then I'm taking a silvery highlight color and buffing that into the high points of my cheeks. You'll recall from one of my other videos that silvery tones tend to look great on olive skin tones. For brows, I'm using the LA Girl Brow Bestie in Black Brown. One of the signs in one of my previous videos of having an olive complexion is that your hair is a very cool toned brown or black, so this might work well for you if you're olive as well. Full disclosure, I was kind of over it by this point, so I opted out of doing any eyeliner, but I did smoke out the lower lash line using a pencil brush from Bdellium Tools and a dark brown matte shadow. Now I'm going to apply the Tatti Foam Ink Lashes in TL35. These are amazing and come in so many different styles, and I actually carry these for sale at Beauty Space and use them in my makeup applications for brides and photo shoots as well. Now for all the finishing touches. Once the lashes were on, I felt that I needed a stronger lower lash line, so I just added some more shadow there. Then I blended just a touch more concealer under the eyes, in my inner corners, and down the bridge of my nose to brighten and sculpt those areas a little bit more. Finally, I took my face highlight and used it to highlight my inner corners and brow bone to just finish off the look, and that's it. In general, I feel like I incorporated a lot of warm tones into this tutorial, but still made them look good by grounding the look with cool tones. This is a great way to get a warmer look that's still flattering and vibrant on us olive folks, because sometimes warm tones can make us look a little bit sickly. I also wanted to point out that I used no primer or powder, and the finish of this foundation and concealer are just beautiful. I specialize more in makeup for photography, more so than video at least, so I'm including a flash photograph here of this look, and I love the way my skin looks. Like, I love the way this photographed. There's a bit of creasing under my eyes, which is kind of to be expected, but I also feel like if I worked a little bit harder with this concealer, I could have probably avoided that for at least some more time, because I ended up really just loving the finish of this in general. But otherwise, I love how everything photographed. I love how everything turned out. If you want to see the application of this foundation, by the way, check out my last video on finding drugstore foundations for olive skin. I hope this video was full of helpful information about my techniques and color choices. If you want me to go more in depth about one area or one technique in particular, please let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!